Now, I don't want to scare anybody with this chart. I've shown you this chart before, probably 5-6 months ago. We're going to show it again today. And I just want to be real with you guys. I'm going to look at this chart and analyze this chart as if I didn't know what it represented. For example, if I didn't know this was Bitcoin, if I thought it was silver or gold or Apple or Amazon, it doesn't matter. If I'm just looking at the evidence in the chart and just the candles and just the price action and only the facts, how would I analyze this? How would I analyze this? And by the way, if you're not sure what this is the entire history of Bitcoin. Each candle represents a year. This is the entire year of 2010, the entire year of 2011, 2013, 2012, 2013, so on and so forth, up to this year. There's a couple key points that I would look at if I was analyzing this as if it were anything. The first of all, we spent 5 years battling 1K. 5 years, 1K was the most important price. Now, if you ask yourself, what's the most important price in all of Bitcoin? In the history, it's 1K. 1K, if you're looking at the big picture, that's the most critical price level because we have 5 yearly candles that played with it. Then we went on a pretty big run. And what I want you to notice is that everyone will talk about 20K Bitcoin, 20K Bitcoin, 20K Bitcoin. But we always talk about 14K. Why do we do that? Well, look at the body of this candle in 2017. Where did the body end up? It ended up at 14K. How about the body of the following year? 2018, 14K. Yeah, we had some wicks, but remember, wicks don't tell the cold hard facts. Wicks just tell a nice story. The bodies of the candle are important. So where's the most critical level on the upside for Bitcoin? It's 14K. It's not 20K. It's not 25K or 22K or 30K or 50K. It's 14K. That's the most critical level on the upside. Now, what else would I look at if I'm just looking and analyzing the candles? The next major thing I would say is, well, we went up to 14K. In 2017, we went up to 14K in 2018. Both of them, we were rejected from 14K, holding resistance, right? We held resistance at 14K. Then the following year, our wick went up to 14K. So we showed a lot more weakness in 2019. We went up and got rejected from 14, but not with the body. With the body the past 2 years. So 3 years in a row, 14K was the price on the upside, which was the most meaningful and most impactful. Not 20K, 14. So what does that tell us? Well, we were showing more strength here with the body right at 14. Then we started showing a lot of weakness with we couldn't even get the body up there. We had a long wick. And now this year. On top of that, what I would say, which is really important, is where the body on the other end ended up. For 2 consecutive years, we played with 3.5K. So when you're looking at the big picture, this chart says that we're in a price channel between 14K and 3.5K. And your question becomes, well, Steve, there's no way that we could see 3.5K this year. There's no way. That's not what the chart says. The chart says it's possible. For the last 2 years, we played with that level. For the last 2 years, we're showing some weakness now. We're in this price channel. It's possible. Now, I posed a question to you, and you probably remember this, maybe 6 months ago. We were around $10,000 in price. And I said, imagine if 1 year from now, we're less than 10,000. And people thought I was crazy. You probably thought I was crazy. You probably remember that comment. It probably stuck with you because it was so crazy. Nobody would have said that 6 months ago. Nobody would have said that 6 months ago. But it was a thought that I thought was reasonable, and I wanted to share with you, not to scare you, but to make you think really strategically about this market, because everybody said we were going to 20 and 30 and 50. Have we done that? No. And everybody said we would go to 100K by the halving. Are we going to do that? Hell no. That's why I said I would bet any amount of money in the world that we're not doing that. What do the charts say? The charts say we have pretty heavy resistance at 14 and we got pretty strong support at 3.5. We've been in that price channel for 3 years. 3 years. We haven't left that price channel, and we've found support for the past 2 at 3.5. So we have to be open-minded to the fact that maybe towards the end of this year, we're going to be hanging out at 3.5K. It's a possibility. Until we see some evidence in the charts that we've reversed a trend and really, once we get above 14K, then we would say, okay, the market is very strong. But we haven't come close to that. We haven't come close to that. So that would be my analysis. And if, by the way, if we broke 3.5K, we're going to go to the strongest level in Bitcoin, which is 1K. But that wouldn't happen this year. That would be, if this candle turns out pretty bearish this year, that would be a next year, 2021 thing, which again, just sounds like preposterous. Like, Steve, there's a 0% chance of that happening. You're crazy. But they said I was crazy many times in the markets. So we're going to continue to base it on facts. We're not going to try to use our emotion. Of course, I want it to go up, but this is something I wanted to give you a different perspective. Are we saying this is 1,000% guarantee? No, this is a possibility. We're really new into this candle. We're only 2 months in, right? We still have 10 months to go. It's a long way. We need to see how this plays out, but we'll continue to monitor it. So join the movement. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. Let me know what you think about this chart. And then we'll get into Steve's secrets to success. So let me know down below your thoughts. You probably think I'm really crazy and this is a 0% chance, but I at least want you to start to think. Like when I posed the question 6 months ago, imagine if we were less than $10,000 a year from now. That was by design, to make you start to think about the other side of the fence. We all know what the herd is doing. We all know their mindset. They don't look at any sides of the fence. They're just following each other, boom, 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 down the track, kind of not much thinking going on. But you're not in the herd anymore. You're really starting to strategically think, okay, here's one path, here's one outcome, and if these other factors start to happen, here's another outcome which nobody is expecting, which may play out. Usually in markets, the thing that everyone is talking about never happens. The exact opposite happens.